GDP or the gross domestic product is a measure of wealth in the country coming from sources including export revenues, incomes, consumptions and the value of goods and services the country produces in a span of a year. Setting the benchmark according to these matrices and establishing the same parameters across the board is what makes GDP so popular in demonstrating and comparing wealth. The GDP per capita is the wealth divided by the number of inhabitants in the country, which is a helpful measurement that can provide insight into the quality of life in a country. If the GDP per capita is high, this can often indicate the wealth and prosperity of the country inhabitants. Here are the ranking of the six richest countries globally using their GDP per capita using purchasing power party PPP. PPP is a popular metric used by macroeconomics analytics that compare different countries' currencies through a cost of a basket of goods and allows for a more direct comparison of economic productivity and living standards between countries. Number 1, Luxembourg. Population 6,29,191. GDP per capita 120,962.2. Known for high income levels and a low unemployment rate. Luxembourg is the richest country in the world with its inflation rate at only 1.1%. Its wealth is also extremely stable. According to the World Economic Forum, the primary factor for Luxembourg's high GDP is the large number of people working in this tiny landlocked nation while residing in the neighboring Western European country. The advanced infrastructure and highly values for the labor market attract investment and duplicates of the big outside firms. Having depends on the steel and iron industry for a long time until it stopped bringing profit in the 1970s, the nation adapted superbly. Number 2, Singapore. Population and GDP per capita. Having no natural resources to build its economy on has not stopped the hard-working and inventive Singaporeans from turning their country into the second richest in the world. Being a central world hub for global financial services firms drives the economy. The job in manufacturing services, transport engineering, and logistics pay its citizens well, while electronics, biotechnology, and chemicals are the country's main exports. By irrigating high-end infrastructure and significantly expanding its tourism sector, Singapore attracts millions of tourists every year. Number 3, Qatar. Population 28 lakh 99,617. GDP per capita 93,851.7 US dollar. With only a small fishing industry and almost no school just 50 years ago, the once sleeping peninsula of Saudi Arabia eastern coast has become a significant oil exporting world center in the last 2 decades. Qatar first began massive exports of natural in 1997 to Japan and Spain, expanding to other countries in the yearly 2015 years and 14 natural gas plants. Ireland. Population 49 lakh 53,494. GDP per capita $87,212. Low corporate stakes continuously attract numerous multi-billion dollar companies to recruit and grow their business in Ireland, contributing to the GDP and the high standards of living for the people. Switzerland. Number 5, Switzerland. Population 86 lakh 75,923. GDP per capita 70,200 276.6 US dollar, considering one of the happiest and healthiest nation on earth. Switzerland is home to German, French, and Italian speaking citizens living peacefully and thriving together for over 800 years. Even with its high cost of living, expensive products and services, and the Swiss franc's extremely high value with the high conversion rate to other currencies, people stream to engage with his country through business or tourism. United Arab Emirates. Population 99 lakh 26,221. GDP per capita 69,957.6 US dollar. Back when it was known as the Trickle Straits, the pearl industry prevailed in this country from the 1770s until the late 1930s, when pearl drawing was a hobby turned into a significant source of income for the people living in the small villages.